And you're too legit to quit.
Stubborn, maybe.
Silled.
All right, Genichiro, it's time for a rematch. Right after I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name is Austin.
I'm Dan.
And we're here to play games.
With fiery explosions.
Yeah.
He's
Rough.
very mad.
He is very mad. All right, so before we dive into this angry beast, and to save myself some trouble here.
Welcome back to Sekiro.
Yes. Right. Controller problems.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Wanted to go over what we're setting up here.
Okay.
Dan and I were talking about our stratagem for this guy.
Right. Yeah. So this is the Demon of Hatred. I consider this one of the harder bosses in this game, but it's different. So we've seen some of this with the Headless and the Shichiman Warrior. The Demon of Hatred is largely a vitality kill. What that means is you got to knock down its health enough. So to that end, what we're going to bring into this fight are the Malcontent, Divine Confetti, and the Withered Red Gourd, if it's necessary. We're also going to bring the Suzaku umbrella, and then whatever you want for the other prosthetic tool.
Okay. And I'm assuming this is specific for when he's launching those giant orbs of fire at me.
Yeah, the umbrella can help. It depends on if you want to do that or if you want to just run away.
Gotcha.
Either one should technically work. So basically the strat here, he has 3 phases, right? Phase 1, you're going to start walking to the nearest pool of water, apply Divine Confetti, and then rush him. There's going to be a lot of need to be very aggressive with Demon of Hatred, because if you don't, he's just going to, like, jump at you and make you into a crater very quickly. So you can get some hits in at the start, run around him counterclockwise or to the right, and just stay as close as you can, smack him. With confetti on, you'll do enhanced damage. He does have a red sign attack that is a sweep attack, so just jump over it. There is a fiery jump attack, just run away from that. And when he lands, you're going to want to jump, and you should be able to grapple onto him and swing back toward him for some more hits. And then you circle again. So that's the basic strategy for phase 1. He does stagger a couple of times in phase 1. Phase 2, the only real difference here is he will do a couple of different animations, like blowing smoke and things like that. Don't chase him after he does the red sign sweep in phase 2. Run to the right or left and jump and grapple him. Then phase 3 has a bunch of new mechanics, and we can talk more about those once you get there. But
yeah,
basically, it's just gonna be more jumps. He has more sweeps and things like that. Don't use Malcontent until phase 3.
Got it.
And that should be basically it.
Ah. Cool. Ew. Wait, come back here.
Yeah, as you can tell, he's taking a lot more damage than he is taking posture damage.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh. Well, all right then.
Remember, you can jump to grapple him when you're far away.
But yeah, I saw it, but then it went away, so.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
So it begins.
Yep. Probably should have waited for a second.
go.
That move.
Oh, no.
Got to figure out a good way to deal with that move. I know the umbrella's an option, but...
It's the jump, like, fireballs.
Yeah, it's the fireballs he's using.
Is that a red sign, or is he just throwing them?
It doesn't show it, he just throws them.
Okay, yeah. Probably run away or run to the side. Once he does it again, I'll be able to advise a little better. There you go.
Alright. Pop this. It's doing nothing. Ow.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, this move. Ow. All right.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
Wow.
There are no iframes and revives. Got it.
That was unfortunate.
That combo is killing me. That combo is literally killing me. Ah!
He's just so full of hatred.
That is probably the problem, yes, of course. It's not a skill issue, it's just his level of hatred outpaces my skill.
You need more hate. Let
I need
the
more divine
hate
confetti.
flow through you.
I need more divine confetti is what I need.
Oh, yeah, that too. That's a good idea.
Wonder how much this will buy.
1 million.
I can purchase it from the guy at the dilapidated temple, right?
You can. Yep. You should buy several. I don't think it's that expensive. I don't remember how much it is, though.
Any more?
8. That's not as much as I'd like it to be.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
Actually, well, let's see what else I got here. I got one of these. That will get me a few more.
3 more.
That's a few.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Till next time, friend.
Good enough.
it's gonna have to be. Otherwise, we're cutting this episode short so I can go farm for money.
20-minute episode. Guys. No. It'll be a money farming episode, and that'll be really entertaining for everybody.
Of course,
That's what you want, right, viewers? Just watch us farm for money?
It's gonna become the lore drop episode where you talk about all the lore that I haven't been paying attention to.
Yeah, I do find this boss interesting lore-wise, actually. Speaking of that. Kind of like a half Shura. That pose just cracks me up, though. Even though he's consumed with hatred, he's still relentlessly extra.
Yep.
Gotta have style.
Yeah, you do. I don't even know if this is helping, but I'm going to pretend like it is.
Angry Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Fiery Donkey Kong. What is, you're using Ungo sugar?
Yeah, for vitality.
Oh, okay.
Reduce vitality damage. Ow. What the... I literally got stuck on the stupid corpse. I am... Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. Stupid stomp.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh.
That was scary.
Dang it.
Oh, man.
That pisses me off.
Yep, I remember really hating that move. Phase 3!
Oh, jeepers. I don't have a way to use the malcontent. That sucks.
Oh, no. Do you have the bone?
Not equipped.
Okay. No, just power through it.
Woo! Ooh. Woo! Can't see crap. Oh.
Oh. You got really close, though.
That's the worst part about it all, is that I got close.
Yeah.
Damn it. Literally out of confetti now.
Yeah. It is worth mentioning there is a way to cheese this boss off the cliff. I don't know if it still works or not. But you have to do some precise jumping and grappling to get up onto the tower. And then basically he has to be in a certain spot. So you have to lure him somewhere and then run away, get onto the tower, get onto the roof near him, and then provoke his attacks while he's basically facing off the cliff.
That sounds far more complicated than it needs to be.
It's a complex setup, yeah. I did not do it when I fought this boss. I ended up getting him eventually. It took me a lot of tries, though. Let's go!
Back at it. What's up, Grumpy Pants? I'm grumpy too. Ooh. Tried to jump.
Oh.
Was not successful. Uh-oh.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Phase 3.
Malcontent.
Do it immediately?
Not yet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's alright.
Ow. Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah, you should be able to get 3 of those. Hopefully you didn't count that first one.
He didn't get stunned by it, so I'm hoping not.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
dang it.
Alright, that's alright.
Oh
no.
You son of a... If I wait, he doesn't do it. If I do it immediately, he kills me. Yeah, I think I agree with you that this boss feels remarkably different from the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because of how soulsy it is.
So this is why, like, he's in my top 3 hardest bosses of this game, but it's possibly the only boss I don't think is very well designed in this game, because it just isn't designed for the Sekiro system. It's like they copy-pasted the freaking Smelter Demon into this game, and I don't like it. He's cool-looking, and lore-wise, he's really cool. I just think he's mechanically garbage for this game, and that's why he's kind of a weird... Like, I consider Owl Father the hardest, and then the second hardest, the Shura duo. Because difficulty just doesn't apply to Demon of Hatred the same way. I mean, I'm sure, like, feel free, comment, disagree with me, that is fine, you know. It's not like it's completely horrendous, like, say, the Bed of Chaos. That's a whole different problem. but I just dislike this boss very strongly for this.
Yeah,
game.
he's been my least favorite boss so far,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying you can't have, like, big boss... Like, the Guardian Ape, I think, is a great fight. It's really annoying at times, but it's really good. The Headless Ape is really good, and it's just very interesting. I just, you know... This was the only boss I beat in this game. I did not feel good after beating.
Yeah.
Because of garbage like that.
And then...
Ugh.
I should have blocked. I was trying to conserve my spirit emblems.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, I also have to acknowledge my own predilections. I really do not like big bosses that do gigantic AoEs and jump like 300 miles away or toward you and have tons of AoE attacks. Like, I just don't find that boss type interesting at all. And so I'm pretty biased against this type of boss, even in a Souls game. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. I'm sure an argument can be made that he's actually a pretty good test of some of the things you do. But I also don't really find Headless or Shichiman Warriors particularly interesting as bosses in this game, because it just totally ignores the freaking posture system. But, you know, they're cool looking, they have interesting lore to them, and they're not annoying hard, and don't take like 3.5 hours to kill or whatever. Like, this boss just feels like a really long endurance fest. It's probably not that much longer.
Yeah, I think if he had 2 instead of 3, he would be a little better.
Yep.
I think adding that third one is a little rough.
Yeah.
And I get that he's an optional boss, so, like, you don't have to do it, but, like, I have to do it.
Yep.
Wasn't close enough. Or far enough. Oh. Okay. And then there's stuff like this where they just get caught in the corner for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the problem with bosses like this. They get stuck in the corner and things get really weird really quickly. And, like, the whole time you're fighting them, you're in crotch vision because they're just too big.
Too soon.
I don't know, I just like dudes in armor.
Well, this game seems to, like, really have a strength with dudes in armor. Oh, crap.
Right.
Man.
Oh, no.
I knew I was screwed the moment I tried to get in close instead of heal, because, God forbid, I take 2 seconds to heal where he won't kill me instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I'm already down to 4.
That's how I feel about this game, is it really does show its strength with the dudes in armor archetype.
I hated fighting Owl, but his fight made more sense to me than this one does.
Yeah, way more sense.
And that says a lot about the design of this boss, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Owl is very aggressive. He is got moves that are just, like, crazy strong for no apparent reason. But he at least works within this system, and they could have made this boss do that and not just be a stomp fest.
Yeah.
This boss ended up making me feel like I should be able to just wield a giant Odachi or a Naginata or something besides the katana. I mean, you could do the Mortal Blade, but it's just not viable, considering what you have to do to beat him with your spirit emblems. Ugh. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, no!
Well, that's awesome.
I think that's the spot where you have to lure him for the cheese strategy, actually.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because if you can get him stuck there and then get above him, that's the basic way it works. Because then he'll attack and he'll fall off.
Yeah, well, I can't imagine that I'll do that successfully.
Yeah. I mean, it looks kind of annoying to set up, so... And you're too legit to quit.
Stubborn, maybe.
Ah.
Come on, come on. Damn it. I waited.
Good. Good, 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 good. All right.
Come on, come on.
Get him, yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, happily. You're not welcome, you hot piece of garbage.
Good. Good.
Done with this bullshit.
Oh, man.
That was
Okay.
easily, like, I don't know if he was my hardest fight. He's pretty close, but that was easily my least favorite fight in this entire game.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't stand it either.
And that is really saying a lot because I have really enjoyed, despite my protestations, fights like Owl, fights like Ishin, which are technically very advanced fights, and they're hard, and they frustrated me at the time, but like those, I felt accomplished finishing those.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This will be memorable because I hate it, not because it was an enjoyable fight.
Speaking of memories, go
Oh,
ahead
yeah,
and
thank
use... Yep, no problem.
Hate demon, because it fills you with hate when you're done.
Hatred demon.
A man who failed to become Shura instead became a vessel for the flames of hatred. As fate would have it, he was bound stubbornly to this world. It wasn't until he became a demon that he was finally able to depart for the next.
Yep. And that's really interesting because he's a demon, and that really goes back to the Dark Souls definition of a demon, which is like a twisted fire monster.
Right.
That's, you know, the old demon ruins and everything. Okay. All right. We have Demon of Hatred done. Not much left before the end of the game here. So, and that was the Ashina Castle Gate idol, I believe.
This one?
Yeah.
This is Flames of Hatred.
Okay, yeah, so you should be able to grab another idol here now.
Past the gate? I don't know.
Other way, that way, yeah.
Oh, I recognize this field now. I didn't recognize it beforehand because...
Yes, this is the field where my name is!
Right. I would rather fight him again, honestly.
Yeah, Gyobu, yeah. Oh, yeah, up there. There you go. Yeah, and there should be somebody near here that we can talk to after you rest here.
Need to rest, you said?
Yeah. Tower. Oh, yeah, I guess the tower. Can you go in that door?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so go to the tower across the way and
Okay.
talk to her. Could be a old lady that has some dialogue. And then once you're done with that, we'll go to the Ashina Castle idol.
The old crone. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
You guys suck too. Yeah.
Yeah. Some more spirit emblems.
Wow. And we actually got extra while I was doing that stuff.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
You've got it.
Oh.
Freaking dragon rot.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Sorry about your luck, bud. I might fix it later.
Roberts! Firecrackers.
Firecrackers? Yeah.
Roberts! Yeah. I think in here, yeah. Hello.
Oh, you're still alive.
Somehow.
You know, don't you? You know who the one-armed demon was before.
No.
Unfortunately. Yes, you do. Don't lie.
I see. It might be better that way. What a fate. To be set ablaze in the fires of hatred and suffer eternally as a demon. You put an end to his misery. That's all it was.
So in New Game Plus, can I just kill him outright and save myself the trouble?
Some advice. The hatred he channeled has lost its vessel for now. The longer the fires of war rage on, the more ashen this world will become. That does not mean you should step into his place. Now then, begone already. You have your duties. Things you must accomplish. Yes?
Good advice.
Begone
Now,
with you.
you have things you...
Okay.
Cool. Item.
No going through that door anymore.
Yeah, nope.
Okay. This is probably going to be a dead end.
Likely. Might as well check it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You go up into the ceiling again?
Nope. Well then.
Not like that. Yeah.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go up this way.
Secure.
It was a chest, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still ended up on the wrong side.
This happened.
Trying to make good decisions.
Ow.
How did I do this last time?
There may have been a hold last time, and you might grapple up to it.
Yeah, whatever. That-
Yeah, I just
not
don't worry
worth
about it. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Where to? Off the edge
Ashina.
to my death?
No! Ashina Castle. Ashina Castle
Oh,
idol.
got it right. I don't have any money, so we'll just move on.
Cool. Money.
Money. Money, 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 money.
So, this is the Castle Gate idol. What you need is the Ashina Castle idol.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just was returning back to the last place that's all.
Yep.
Because I
Okay.
didn't want to run. Because I'm lazy.
All right.
Look, everything's on fire still. Look at him
Yeah.
go. He's just having a good old time.
Yeah. just
Champagne
throw
bottle. Pop the
fire
bubbly.
everywhere. Yeah.
All right, reservoir. That's where we're headed, right?
So, yeah, go left and to the door, then enter the door and hop down to grab the Ashina Reservoir idol.
Gotta go this way.
Yep. An item there.
Listen, friend.
Got
I
bigger
helped
fish
you.
to fry.
I helped you.
He's just so mad. Look at him.
I mean, I guess I'd be mad too. Listen, you didn't have to fight, dude, bro. All right, I don't want to hear it from you.
You stop with your nonsense. You go fight a demon of hatred, idiot.
I said stop it. Shut up. Trying to be helpful, and you're over here killing me. All right. Down here, I think, is where the idol is. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's where it is.
Down we go. Whee!
Down you go.
Stupid.
All right. So let's see. We got the reservoir. We should be able to eavesdrop on a mini boss. The final mini boss, right there.
Did you kill them all? I did. Good.
It's a big.
We will begin.
Oh, I don't want to fight this guy again. He sucks.
We will revive Athena together with the dragon's blood. Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't want to
So
do it again.
so the easy strategy here is equip Puppeteer Ninjutsu, Gashin's Sugar, and Flame Vent. Use the Sugar, sneak around the right side, and Deathblow Puppeteer, the Samurai General. And then Flame Vent and Living Force and beat the hell out of him.
Right side, you said.
Right side.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Dang. Last of the 7 Ashina Spears. I don't remember. Did we actually fight 7 of them? Nope. Decidedly not.
All right. Well, that's one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. That's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah. There you go. Nice job.
I mean, after Al and he who will not be named anymore.
Okay.
You're bothering me. Oh, I just got
Alright.
17 spirit emblems back from that fight.
That's
Holy
pretty
cow.
awesome.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. All right.
Let's see.
Reservoir is this way.
Hang on one second. Let's see. Go back to the idol and use your prayer beads.
That's a good idea. Not skills. Enhance physical attributes.
Yeah. You have 3 final prayer necklace.
7 spears of Ashina were pivotal in Ishin's coup. He awarded the lance to none but his most loyal samurai. Yet now only a few of the 7 remain. Well, now the none remain,
We killed
as far
2
as
of
we
them.
know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Prayer beads are maxed out now.
All right.
So yeah.
I need one more skill point for my healing upgrade.
Yeah. I mean, feel free to grind it out if you want.
We'll
'cause-
get there.
We're basically at the final boss at this point.
That's fine.
Okay. So yeah, go left, grapple, climb across to grab the near secret passage idol. Okay, there is one more idol. That's good.
Oop. That was dumb.
Whoopsie.
What have I done?
What have you done?
Well,
Dun 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 dun.
seems like we're heading back to where it all began.
Yep. There's an item over there. Item. Oh. Oh, good. Oh, there's the idol. Yep, that's the last idol.
I have to go this way.
Yep.
Dudes hanging out around here too. Last time there were.
Ah, they all got killed.
They all got silled.
Yes, they have all been silled.
All right, Genichiro, it's time for a rematch. right after I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yep, so I took a second to get a little extra money for some spirit emblems, and I buffed my healing not refill, how much it heals per use. I buffed it to the final spot I could get to. So
Yep.
Dan was asking me who I officially think the final boss is, and I said the most reasonable one to me is Genichiro, which is why I keep calling it out. But theoretically, could also be Lady Tomoe or Lord Takeru. Even though they are reportedly dead, Souls likes to do things. So
That's true. That is good to keep in mind that even though people might be dead, they might end up not dead randomly.
right, so if it's Ishin again, that's fine. I did tell him that if it was Al for a third time, I would just throw my controller with the game. Why are you hurt?
Makuro. Shinobi of the Divine Air, we meet again.
Hey, buddy.
Behold, the second mortal blade.
Oh, you've got it.
He
That
does.
makes sense.
The black mortal blade.
Genichiro. If you think you can change Ashina's fate with such a thing, you are mistaken. Wolf. No one has the right to the dragon's heritage. It is no one's to bear. I wish there was another way.
It's all right. One last time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time for a rematch, baby.
Yes. Let's finish this.
This is not going to go as smoothly as it did last time. For me, that is.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Ooh. Nope, we're not doing that.
Yeah, none of that. It's so cool looking. What's funny though is it's not as powerful as Wolf's Mortal Blade. It's not a true one. We did read the Black Scroll though that said it was said to open the way to the underworld, which is pretty cool.
To be crushed.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was a... And a throw right after it? Holy crap.
Yup. Michiro being aggressive.
Yeah, well, so am I. Okay, now for the real fight. Out comes a bug. Just kidding. He took the sediment.
In the end, I was powerless, but Ashina will rise once more. The dragon blood surging through her veins.
Whose?
With this, Ashina's long night comes to an end.
Lady Tomoe, then. This is giving old man in the wheelchair and Bloodborne energy. Gross.
Yep.
Pitiful grandchild.
No!
This was your last.
No! Oh, Ishin in his youth? That's awful.
To see Ashina returned from the great beyond. Which means Sekiro. I must destroy you.
No, you mustn't. You can, in fact, ignore the request. This is a thing that can happen. Oh, you're a
Ishin
lot
the
faster.
Sword Saint. Yup.
Ooh. You are a lot faster than you used to be. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yep. Makes sense. That was my biggest problem with him last time, too. Ooh. Still, he'll caught me. I was behind you.
Yeah. Ichimonji.
All right.
Ooh. But yes, Genichiro used the Black Mortal Blade to bring his grandfather back from the underworld. In his prime, the Sword Saint.
Oh. Oh.
Oof.
Oh, and he's got 3. Oh, man.
He does.
Oh, you have a different weapon now. That's awesome. I love that
Yep.
for me. You gonna throw lightning up in the air at me, too?
Man, he's so cool.
Oh. Whoa, no, sir. Oh. Woo. Ah, Jesus. I don't like that. Okay, yep.
As you shouldn't. Oh god, the gun.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh,
no.
man. It wasn't hesitation. I was trying to heal. I feel like I did pretty good. Never seeing 90% of those moves. Okay.
Yeah, you were doing quite well.
All right. I don't need that. That's not gonna serve me any good. All right, let's.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised because the ending for Shura is also Ishin.
Yeah, indeed.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Yeah, it kind of sucks you have to fight him, but I don't think Genichiro Way of Tomoe to Saint Ishin is as jarring towards
Yeah.
Saint Ishin. As just Emma the Gentle Blade and Ishin are just totally different fights. And so that's why I consider the Shura ending boss harder. You're also much stronger when fighting this boss.
True. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh no!
Well, I'm not gonna bother
Yeah.
with that.
just- yeah.
Well, I tried.
You did.
Oh.
Oh.
Can't see. Why the random loss of target lock is.
Yeah, it's a Souls game problem for sure. Final phase.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Now the lightning of Tomoe. Man, he's so cool. Oh my god.
Okay. Ah.
Dang.
Okay. This is doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just gotta be a little
see-
bit more on point.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, he is tough. He is very aggressive and tough, but like, he doesn't feel like the same wall that Owl Father and the Shura duo are.
Right. Come on.
Yeah, I do wonder how different this game would be if they had checkpointed either of the final bosses.
I feel like they should have, honestly, but maybe that's too easy. I don't know.
I don't know, yeah.
Will not allow Ashina to be crushed.
I don't mind Genichiro in this one, even though it does make this boss into a 4th death blow boss, but I do mind having to fight Emma every time when I'm doing the Shura ending.
I mind having to deal with the freaking cutscene every time.
Yeah, that's true. That is fair.
If they could, like, you're clearly going back into the fight. I don't understand the need for the cutscene, especially when every other Souls game I've ever played from Software doesn't replay the cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
not sure why this was a choice that they made here.
Choices were made.
I will restore
I can forgive the
Ashina
middle
to
cutscene
glory.
because that's part of the, like, fight, you know, so you can just skip through that or whatever.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to sprint around the entire battlefield the entire time I'm fighting, like I had to do with this stupid Beast of Hate.
Yeah.
98% of that fight is literally just sprinting.
The Demon of Hatred made you a Beast of
I will
Hate.
restore Ashina to glory.
It might have, yes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well,
I'm actually just still tilted from that stupid fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, pulling some tilting.
I really wish, and I know it's part of the challenge, and I understand that this is probably legitimately just a skill issue. I acknowledge these things. I really wish bosses didn't have a way to close the gap so fast, specifically when you push the heal button.
Yeah.
Because he has done it in both fights. He somehow, it somehow reads the input and he does that specific move.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ishin, Ashina, and Sword Saint Ishin both input read.
I will restore
That's-
Ashina to glory.
That doesn't feel like genuine difficulty at that point.
Yeah, I've never liked that. This is... I don't know if this is the first game where they did that, because I definitely feel like Dark Souls 3 had some input reading.
Ashina to be crushed.
But yeah, Ishin is one of the examples of it that's a little egregious. Not like Elden Ring, though, where like every other friggin' boss input reads.
Right. Oh.
Good job. Keep it going. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I didn't quite time it right. I think he hit me even though I tried to deflect it in the air.
Fair enough.
Whoa. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ugh. Ah.
Oh, yes.
Ah, crap.
Oh,
No. Oh no!
Oh no! All right, you will succeed.
I will restore Ashina to glory. I will not allow Ashina to be crushed.
Count Sekiro. Now my blood boils. Take me, Sekiro.
That gun. That gun.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
the gun is a problem. It is cool that you can deflect the bullets, but it is such a pain. It's not really anything you have to deal with in this game either, outside of maybe a couple of gun dudes, but they don't shoot like that. Yes! Good job not getting greedy. Yeah, good.
All right.
Let's go. That's okay. Yes! Nice job. Yes. Whoa, that was weird. Deal. Yeah.
God.
Heal when you can. There you go. Yes, get him. Yes. Again. Well done. And seppuku.
That's fair. You know what? I'll forgive you.
Yep.
Because at least you're an honorable enemy.
Well done, Sekiro. Farewell.
Can't be mad at Ishin because he does it out of honor.
Yes.
He has no ill will towards Sekiro, but because of his honor and duty toward family, Oh,
Exactly.
I'm trembling.
Good job.
Yeah, the one that I could have almost beat him on would have been more epic because I think I deflected like 6 different lightning bolts on him trying to get at him.
I don't know. That was pretty freaking epic.
It was pretty awesome. Don't get me wrong. Succeeding is epic in its own right, but like there was a lot
saw
of
the
lightning
lock
in that
in.
one.
I saw the lock in. I was like, oh, he's got it. He's got it. I didn't say
God.
it, but I was like, yeah, he's got this.
Thank you for not saying
job.
anything. I would have immediately got distracted.
Yeah,
Dragon
no.
Flash.
Yeah. So you get Dragon Flash for beating Sword Saint Yushin.
Oh,
This
that's his
is-
really cool move that I didn't like dodging. Nice.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's so cool, but it's New Game Plus only.
Of course. it is.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Ah,
All right.
yes. Yep. So we have Gauntlet of Strength stuff and Dragon Flash. Okay.
Can I
So
arrest
from
the idol?
here,
Am I allowed to do that? Probably not.
I don't know. I don't know that I've done that. Give it a try.
All right. Cool.
Okay. So, yeah. So from here, we can do endings. Now we're gonna need to do a save backup in order to do all 3 of them.
Sure.
If you're still good with that,
Yep.
and we will basically be given options when we approach here for what to give to Kuro.
Let me remember how to do this. I can breathe. All right.
Yep. Redemption. All right.
Anything else?
So-
over here, or is this just a dead end?
Ah, no, it's just you're free for the first time in the game to run around this whole area, so feel free to explore it, but
Yeah.
it's pretty much just a dead end, yeah. It's just a boss arena.
This area looked a lot bigger when we first got here, with the
Yeah.
cutscene and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I
Kneel
think it's all the,
before-
like... Yeah, here we go.
Oh, right. His body's been on the ground this whole time.
Yep.
Wolf, where are you?
All right.
Okay. So, yeah, we have 3 choices. The top one is the Immortal Severance ending. It's the standard ending. The Frozen Tears, the bottom option, is the Return ending. And then the Ever Blossom is Purification. So there's some debate, I think, between whether the Return or Purification is the best ending, or the one that provides the most resolution.
Okay.
So yeah, we can do all 3 in whatever order you want.
Well, let's do standard then. I think what I'll do is standard, Frozen Tears, and then Ever Blossom.
Okay.
We'll just see how I feel about those.
Sounds good.
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears.
My sworn shinobi. Now. Sever these ties of immortality.
Hmm. Interesting.
Uh-huh. Who's the sculptor now?
I think it is best that you have this. No doubt, the day will come. When a shinobi arrives, seeking strength.
Okay, so in all of the paperwork that they found, this is before we did extra stuff, because I feel like Purification is the better ending for Kuro. If I had to guess, I don't really know, but based off of what we learned. What happened here was that this created a severance in the same way they did for Takeru, and either Sekiro or Kuro had to die for that to work.
Right.
So is the assumption that Sekiro killed Kuro because Kuro wasn't going to survive anyway because of the wounds he had sustained from the other mortal blade?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
It's either that or Kuro is the source of the dragon heritage, and so it severed immortality for Sekiro as well. Whereas if Sekiro had just sacrificed himself, Kuro still would have been around. And he still would have had the dragon heritage.
Okay, so maybe I misunderstood what was being said then, because it sounded like at one point one of them will have to die. One of them, plural. So I figured if maybe Sekiro, if Kuro was in good condition, Sekiro would have self-sacrificed to protect his lord and also given the severance. But maybe I misunderstood how that worked.
Yeah, there is stuff about that. I think if we watch the other endings, it'll be a little more clear. But yeah, it's interesting because I think just if Sekiro just took the mortal blade and just stabbed himself and killed himself with it, like until he stopped resurrecting, then I don't think it would have severed immortality. At least if I'm understanding it correctly.
Okay.
You have to do something else for Sekiro's sacrifice to mean something and to do anything at all.
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
And so I guess in his turmoil or not knowing what to do next, he takes on the mantle of the sculptor, and thus the cycle begins again because severance doesn't seem to actually stop it permanently.
Well, here's the thing about that. Was the sculptor immortal? Did he have the dragon's heritage?
I don't think so.
Right, but he also wasn't normal, right? He said that the dragon rod wouldn't kill him.
Right, but he also was dealing with like Shura stuff. Like it's heavily implied that he's the Shura that Ishin fought, and then he became a beast of hatred or what, demon of hatred, whatever it was called.
Demon of hatred, and as we've seen, Sekiro has the capability of becoming a Shura himself.
Right
now, in this ending, he didn't give in to it. And he wasn't killed and or stopped. But he has that within himself. And so the way I take it is, if another demon of hatred arises, it would be Sekiro.
Yeah.
And a shinobi may arrive and deal with it.
Okay, yeah. So thus the cycle continuing is kind of the thought process.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it feels like an incomplete ending in a lot of ways. As in, it's a good ending for the story, but for the saga of immortality, it feels like it doesn't actually resolve the problem. It feels like all that does is stop the chain for a time.
Well,
and then it renews.
So we went and got the dragon's tears, and the dragon is still around.
Right.
So it's one of those situations of like, okay, is the dragon's heritage still present in the world? Yeah, and it seems to still be present in Ashina or the Divine Realm, which has a connection to Ashina.
Right.
So it's very possible that the dragon's heritage will be gifted to someone else and another shinobi will arise.
Right.
Where Sekiro has taken on kind of the cursed mantle of the sculptor.
Right. So, yeah, that's kind of how I feel like it is. At least that's the takeaway. It may be different in some ways, but I feel like that would be the general gist. All right, Frozen Tears.
Yes.
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears.
This dragon and Frozen, right? All at once?
Yes. Exactly. They were combined.
We must leave this place, my lord.
Lord Kuro, may you be at rest. Allow me to hold you in my heart.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, it is time. I must depart. The journey to sever our ties with fate will be a very long one indeed. And yet, you still wish to join us.
I do.
You have my thanks, Shinobi of the Dragon. Know that Kuro shares my joy. Let us depart to the west, to the birthplace of the divine dragon.
Everblossom that we got from Owl Father.
Right.
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears. I hereby condemn the last immortal. May you live on and embrace what it means to be human.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting those two confused then.
Yeah. So that's the answer to your earlier question.
Yeah.
Basically, you need the Everblossom in order to sever it from Kuro so that Sekiro can take the dragon's heritage with him on his death, sacrifice himself.
Right.
So technically, the only way for Kuro to survive and for Sekiro to survive is in the return ending.
It's debatable whether you're saying Kuro really survives that, though.
Right. He kind of just absorbs into the divine child.
So you're leaving?
Yes. I too will live for every moment. And then I will pass on. Just as my shinobi did for me. Lady Emma, I owe much to you as well.
All right, cool.
So, that is all of the endings.
Yeah.
What do you like the best?
So it's interesting. I think I like the Everblossom ending the best because I feel like it strikes truer to how Sekiro would handle it, personally.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
I
more in
agree.
line with how his character develops over the course of the game, right? Because we have this moment where at the beginning, Iron Code is everything. First the parents,
Yes.
then the Lord. But then we confront Al because Sekiro is beginning to think for himself. He's beginning to realize that there are bigger things than just blind adherence to the father. And so he wants to protect Kuro. He cares deeply about Kuro. He's not going to turn his back on him, which turns into a whole thing. And so you get this, it's subtle, but you get this entire like process where he's becoming a different person in a good way throughout the course of the game.
Yeah.
And so I really feel like by the end of it, his default way of pursuing what he views as like his moral compass, I think he would have ultimately given the Everblossoms and sacrificed himself so that Kuro could live. I feel like that would be his canonical ending, if I could say it that way. I think that the frozen tears is probably like the best possible outcome for everybody, because like even though I wouldn't call Kuro alive in that instance, he's still somehow there's some connection, consciousness, ability to interact with in that ending, so it's adjacent.
Right.
But at least for me personally, the entire purpose of this story for me was how can we remove the curse, because it's kind of what it is, the curse of immortality, and give Kuro a chance at like normalcy.
Right.
And I think Everblossom is the best for that.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So I agree. I think it goes back to the Shura ending, and that there is only one choice for Sekiro: obey the Iron Code or be devoted to his master, to the Divine Heir. And to me, the best ending for Kuro is this one,
Right.
is this last one. So I know kind of the return ending is sort of considered the true ending, and I think it might be the most complete way to deal with the dragon's heritage. Basically, it returns it to the west of Japan, and it kind of leaves the land of Ashina, and it's clearly done a lot to kind of make it a war-torn place with, immortality does things to people in this world. But, like, I get that. I get why it's a good ending, but to me, the better ending for Sekiro's heroic arc is, no, I'm not obeying the Iron Code, and I am going to give my master his life back.
Right. Yeah.
At the expense of my own. Like, it's a noble gesture, and it fits his character extremely well, I think.
Yeah,
So.
I think so too. I think it fits the story a lot better, personally.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
All right.
So, other question for you. Who was the hardest boss for you?
That's really tough. Allfather was very hard for me. But honestly, even though the Ishin Saint isn't exactly the most complicated boss, I struggled with him a lot. And to be fair, when I was fighting with him, part of that had to do with late in the night versus what time it is now and some, other stuff. So, grain of salt, but I think he might have been my hardest encounter just because how intense it is.
That's why I asked. Yep. And the spear and everything. Yep.
Yeah. Throughout the entire game, I struggled with spear enemies. Throughout the entire game, every single one of them, I struggled. So
I didn't think of that when I was talking about hard bosses. So I was like, oh, we should reevaluate this question.
So, as far as just, I would say Demon of Hatred was probably my most aggravating boss, but he wasn't necessarily the hardest.
Yeah. I hate him so much.
I think Sword Saint Ishin was genuinely the most challenging one for me to get across, and then maybe Lady Butterfly right underneath that.
Okay. Yep.
So, but you and I struggle with different types of enemies very differently, so that makes sense.
Yeah. I was getting some vibes from when we were fighting Orphan of Kos while you were dealing with Sword Saint Ishin.
Yes.
Like just not necessarily the same exact type of difficulty, although close. It is close. Kos has jumping sweep attacks as well and everything.
It's
but
very mechanically intense is what it is. And if you're not on top of that, either by deflection or almost preemptively reading when he's going to do a certain move, like the giant jump in the air with the spear sweep, like when I dodged those, I was already moving before he swept. So there's just an element of seeing the minor movements, that's how real battle is. Real fights are short and fast, and I think Sekiro captures that without losing any of the grandeur of being badass shinobi who can kick ass,
right.
So I think it's done really well. This has definitely been probably my favorite FromSoft game I've played, so I'm glad you coerced me into doing it.
It's so good.
It's
Hey.
You didn't coerce me, I know.
I did suggest it a lot, though. I really did think you were going to enjoy this game, and
it is very enjoyable.
It's a great game.
So I'm glad that we did it. But
yeah. I mean, to me, I think you could understand, given what you've seen of how I fight these bosses, why Allfather stands above the rest of them for me as far as difficulty goes.
Yes.
And then why the Shura duo is just probably the second worst one for me because of the mechanical change between Emma and Ishin. It's just wild.
Genuinely, if I didn't have to fight Sword Saint Ishin, I would probably be at the top.
Yeah.
And again, it's because of the mechanical intensity that goes with it. Because once you can figure out the pattern of the raindrops, as our mutual likes to say, it does become a little bit more feasible. That doesn't make it easier, but it does make it. There's a chance, So
you're saying there's a chance,
right? Exactly. Yes. So, but yeah, I guess if I had to rank top 3 challenges, it would probably be Sword Saint, and then Allfather, and then probably the Emma Ishin combo.
Yep.
In that order.
That makes sense.
And then Lady Butterfly probably in the 4th. And mostly, again, that was because of just how new to the game I was. I feel like the challenge with her is the instructional aspect of it.
Yeah. I almost wonder, had we gone around and done a bunch of things before dealing with Butterfly, if it would have been nearly as instructive, and if there would have been another boss standing where she does for you.
Yeah. I bet Genichiro probably would have taken her place, honestly.
Yes, very easily. Yeah, because that is quite a fight, but as it stands, you annihilated Genichiro, and that was awesome. So no regrets.
No, not at all. It was also very satisfying because you fight him at the beginning, he takes your arm, then you fight him in the middle, and you get vengeance for your arm, and then you fight him at the end, but at that point, you're so strong, he just seems like nothing.
Yes.
And he's tired and he's beat up and he's just like, fine. Come on, Grandpa, I need you.
And you both have mortal blades as well, and his is a pale imitation of the true mortal blade.
Right.
And it's just, there's a symmetry to it, and it's why, even though I love the Shura ending for what it is, you gotta go through the Dragon Palace to get the full experience and get to Genichiro, Way of Tomoe, and Sword Saint Ishin to really get the full experience of this game. It's
I appreciate the poetic.
It brings it to completion. Yeah.
I don't really like repeating bosses very often, but when it's done like this, where it's not beat over the head, where it's every couple of minutes you got to fight this dude again, but it's almost like a rivalry that's being chased.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of Seymour from Final Fantasy X specifically, actually, when I said that.
4 times, yeah.
At least 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5. I don't remember how. I thought it was 4. Might have been more, yeah.
But
or take it to Final Fantasy VIII, Cypher over and over.
Right,
you know?
yeah. It's just like, well, and even Cypher's a little bit more forgivable because it's a rival aspect. So there's that energy of like, okay,
that's true.
Squall with Cypher and their butting heads, and like there's an element of like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But there's other ones I'm just like, this boss is not interesting. Stop it. So
yeah. Seymour's funny because they mechanically change him up, but it's also like, dude, go away.
He's also
like,
just a creep and like an awful person in general,
yeah,
which makes it worse.
Yeah. He shows up, acts creepy in a cutscene for a while, and then you beat him up again, and he doesn't die. And it's like, stop it. Stop with Seymour.
He's also got that V-neck that goes uncomfortably low to his belt. So,
That's true. It's Guado fashion, I guess.
I guess. Anyway, if you want to see us fight Seymour 700 times, please let us know. We'll play Final Fantasy X for you.
Leave a comment. We'll play Final Fantasy X HD. We could play 10-2, whatever.
Right.
I'd be down for that.
Deal with Seymour, get really gross and upset by him, and then go play dress up.
There you go.
Anyway.
But yeah, to circle it back a little bit. I am glad you enjoyed this game, though. I am glad that you played through it, and like I said from the beginning, I knew that you would rise to meet the challenge. So, well done.
Yay! I need an emote where I just like pass out on the ground. That's what I need right now.
Yeah. I think you have an alternate costume because of your ending selection as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, change form. We can always take a look at that real quick before we go ahead and wrap this up.
Another's Memory Ashina.
Yeah.
Memories left behind by another concentrate on these inmost regrets or obsessions at a sculptor's idol to change the wolf's appearance has no effect on ability. Memory of a shinobi that once served Ashina, it accompanied by a debt of gratitude to the one who took his arm and graced him with the name Sekiro. Is this the sculptor's outfit?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Maybe, but it's very cool looking. Look at that.
Because, like, I don't know. It's just kind of implied that maybe, well, it could also just be like an alternate reality, maybe, but I'd be curious. I'd be curious what Sekiro means.
Yeah, I believe Sekiro is... Yes, I believe orangutan / the sculptor.
Awesome. That's actually really cool.
Yep. Pretty sweet.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed my suffering in Sekiro.
Yeah,
Austin
not quite platinum, but close enough.
Yeah, I'm going to be curious to see what the final count is with Sword Saint. So we'll be interested.
Yeah, well, we'll count those deaths up, and you'll be able. You should be seeing it, I guess, now. We have that up there.
Yeah,
at least
it'll probably
at the
be
end
up around
of
this time. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
so
I can say right now comfortably, it's still not as many times as Orphan of Kos, but it's probably second most.
Orphan of Kos, we fought in your world like 50 times
at least,
easily.
Yeah, we did 10, I think, with you, and then at least 50 with me. So I think a total time of deaths to him was like 60. I think is what the total number ended up being. But it was,
yeah.
Nobody's topped his hardest boss level yet. Sword Saint tried.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was what I was starting to feel. I was like, oh, are we going to have an Orphan of Kos situation? Like, is it going to be, this episode's going to be 4 hours long of so many attempts? But,
well, no, because I'll cut it all out and it'll be like an hour and a half long. And you'll just see a death counter. It's like, how do you have 220? He was at like 150 before.
Ishin!
Yeah. Anyway, let's start rambling.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. If you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps us. And word of mouth. Like, if you want to see us grow as a channel, which obviously we do, but if you want to see us grow, then share with your friends. Let them know that we've got shenanigans over here.
And check out our community tab for latest polls on things. I don't think we've had one for a bit, but we will, because we're going to be moving to some different games now that we've completed Sekiro and oh god, what was the last one we completed before this?
Princess.
Twilight Princess, yes. So we got some more stuff in the pipeline for you guys. So,
Yep.
yeah, let us know what you think. Leave a comment here if you have any opinions on endings and stuff. It's, be as spoilery as you want, because we've seen all the story content there is to offer in Sekiro. So, yeah, good stuff.
Yep. Other than that, we hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all in the next episode.
See you next time.
Bye now.
Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.